It's the final round of the Shores of Tripoli 2022 Tournament of Champions, and I'm playing Tripoli. See how this one turns out here today on Legendary Tactics. So this was my final game as Tripoli.
And the conquest has come to an end, eh?
Yes, this is my last game of the tournament, so hope I can pull out a win here. So my hand is not amazing, although having Philadelphia Runs Aground and Uncharted Waters for later use is great.
The Corsairs is great.
Yeah, but
get your 2 Corsairs in there right away.
Yeah, it's just playing out the hand. There's not a lot of after I play Murad Reyes breaks out, assuming they don't cancel it. I don't actually have a lot of cards. I have to start playing cards that I may not want to play.
Oh, like your Moroccan, the Corsair raids. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
So that's the downside of this this hand. The U.S. starts out with, actually not a great hand either. Kind of.
They get to move the frigates all. That's good.
Yes. Yeah, that's about it. So, all right.
And they do have tribute paid ready in hand. That's
in case, yes. So naval movement to start. Very typical.
Standard. You're probably going to get your Corsairs over. Yep. There they are.
And then the Swedes
come in.
This is kind of like the standard opening, I think, for most games.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I tried the Philadelphia Runs Aground, and because I had Uncharted Waters, so
why not use them both?
Why not use it now? I rolled a 1 and 2, so I only sent the frigate home to Malta.
How unlucky!
Oh, that was so brutal.
That was very unlucky.
So that was not a very happy start to my game here.
That was a bit later in the round, but I guess at fall, eh? Or no, in the summer you did that. Okay.
Yeah.
So halfway through. Okay.
Yeah, but it didn't really matter. I think playing those cards in combo anytime they come up is great. But the problem is that they didn't
miss.
Well, yeah, when you miss, that's
on both of them,
on both rolls. Dice. Yeah, so he just moved his frigate back, and I'm like,
back in there. You're like, oh, great.
Yeah. So I acquired Corsairs.
Good. Yep. Beef up.
And the U.S. built a gunboat.
I'm curious what you did in the last play. You just built a Corsair.
Last play, pirate raid.
Whoa.
Yeah, this was a bit of a gamble. I lost 3 Corsairs in the effort.
That's pretty ballsy.
And got
and
only
2 coins. That probably wasn't worth it.
Yeah, not really. So, yeah, it may have been a mistake. I probably should have just built another Corsair. Now I have Morocco declares war, which is great. And I have Sweden pays tribute ready to go for 1803.
Okay.
So, but other than that, not a great hand. The U.S. has tribute paid, and
you're going to be losing the troops pretty quick.
Yeah, so we'll see how this goes here. So, the U.S. takes early deployment and reinforces Tripoli.
Out there. You get Tangier going.
I declare war with Morocco. He pays tribute.
That was quick.
Which was there's 2 coins there. So I'll just build a Corsair.
Bide your time
gunboat. Yeah. Oh, I've got no choice. I've got to wait until 1803 to send the Swedes home, really. So there's not a lot of excitement going on. I'll put some troops in Tripoli.
Bolster up Tripoli, not bad.
Yeah. And his last move, he just moves no one, which was weird. I don't know why I left the one in Tangier.
Yeah.
But
sometimes you just overlook it.
Yeah, I think maybe it was overlooked. So I just built another Corsair and just bided my time, wait to see the flop.
That's right.
And I got merchant ship converted. Algiers declares war.
Okay.
So there, and I've got, but I don't have any raiding cards with Algiers.
Algiers. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So the Tangier one is now dead.
Yeah. So Morocco, that's a dead card. I'm not a big fan of U.S. supplies run low, because that's so easily countered by another card, and he just moves back. So I've never really seen the value of it, but so I discarded some cards, and I thought, okay, well, let's get rid of my opponent plays Constantinople demands tribute. So I sent the Swedes home and reclaimed my 4 coins.
Yeah, there go this.
Then Bainbridge used to demand tribute again.
They're keeping you low there.
Yeah. So, and that's probably one of the best moves in general with Bainbridge. If you don't have a specific move, hitting Tunis with, Tripoli with that is brutal.
Yeah.
So I declared war with Algiers. Show of force turns up, and so cancels that ally. So you can see I'm like, oh my gosh.
Now you've got a little bit of a window here in Tripoli.
Bit of an opening. So we're gonna do
good
sorry,
call.
we did Tripoli attacks actually.
Oh,
which,
wow.
Again, may not have been the best move. I maybe should have gone for the pirate raid, but I was trying
that's
to.
What I thought. Yeah.
I was hoping to maybe sink a frigate. Was my goal, but I ended up.
You'd need 3 hits. Yeah.
Yeah, it ended up being a complete wash. Nothing. So, he just replaced those 2 frigates. So anyway, I thought, well, let's just do a pirate raid here. So I was able to discard using signal books overboard, and I managed to discard Congress authorizes action, which is great. That was such a.
Now it is later in the round.
Later in the turn,
still, it's fine.
And no Corsairs intercepted, and at 1 measly merchant ship. Yeah. Now I played merchant ship converted, so I did get in my Corsairs. So my Corsairs fleet is basically back up to speed.
Yeah, and only two frigates currently in the harbor. That's pretty good.
I have Tunis declares war. I got Happy Hunting. I got Storms. Troops
you got
to
some
Dern.
good cards here now. Yeah.
Yeah, so reasonably good, but piracy is not my forte. We're already 1804, so Hammett's army is around the corner.
Yeah.
It's not looking too great, to be honest.
So what were you thinking here?
So, the U.S. played naval movement.
Yeah.
Reinforced Tripoli and, interestingly, didn't go to Alexandria. And I don't know if that was a misplay, but I thought, oh, okay, that buys me a bit of time then. So I played Storms.
Storms, yeah. Knock them around.
So, and I managed to sink 1 and damage 1.
Oh, that's great.
So that really... Bonus. So now Congress authorizes action is gone until the reshuffle, and only 4 frigates to work with at the moment. So that's a pretty good situation.
Yeah, you got a bit of flexibility here now.
Now the U.S. plays Launch the Intrepid and actually sinks 2 Corsairs.
Oh.
Now I thought I was thinking though that the problem is if he's going for a treaty win. You would want to use the Launch the Intrepid as to get rid of a frigate potentially.
The frigate, yeah.
But I'm like, okay, well that's fine. I'll declare war with Tunis, and I'm again looking to set up Yusuf. Yusuf will never be able to do more than
what's there right now. Yeah.
And so.
And he moved 1 away too.
There's no choice because no Hammett's army. And it's already fall of 1804. So
you got to drop Yusuf right now.
That's Yusuf right there. So Tunis got me 1 coin, and my own Corsairs out of Tripoli got me 1 coin.
Oh,
and it didn't prompt me to play Happy Hunting. I'm like, oh, shoot. I should have played Happy Hunting there. But anyway, Hammett's army was created.
That's a bit of a race now, isn't it?
Yeah, so I placed, replied with troops to Dern.
Do you have the Tunis card? You do have a Tunis card.
I do have a Tunisian Corsairs raid.
Yeah.
Now I have to throw away 3 cards, and there's three obvious ones, right? The Algerine and Moroccan, because those are useless cards anyway. So I'll get rid of those guys. So I do have an ally, which is something anyway. So of course I get hit with Constantinople demands tribute. So I replied with troops to Dern because I picked it up again in the reshuffle. So
perfect,
which is actually pretty nice to have because there's not a lot of gunboat. Well, there's 2 gunboats, which is fine, but not a lot of frigates lying around. So the U.S. built the extra gunboat, and so
then you did the Tunisian raid.
I did Tunisian Corsairs raid. I managed to get 2 coins out of that.
That's pretty
from
sweet.
Tunis. So that was pretty good. Now here's the battle for Dern, and so everything comes in.
Oh my! Leaving Tripoli open again.
Yes. And eliminated 3 infantry. So half my infantry in the naval bombardment, which was really good luck on their part. Now, I have Mercenaries Desert, so I'm going to see what I can do with that card. I'm going to play that one. 2 Mercenaries Deserted. So now a Marine and 3 Bedouins against 3 Tripoli troops.
Who will hunker down here?
That's a bit of a risk. So I lost 2, but got 1. I got 1. One more.
No! Oh no!
And then I was...
I came down to brass tacks.
So here's the challenge. Because Hammett's army is pretty much wiped out now, right?
Yes.
And if you lose Hammett's army, then that's the game. The U.S. loses. So the move on Benghazi, probably not going to happen.
Unless he comes in and wipes out Benghazi.
But assault on Tripoli absolutely can happen, right? Because, but Tunis is still in the game, and Tripoli is, I've got my Constantinople sends aid up to block that.
Right.
So it's a bit of an interesting time, but I thought, well, you know what? I need to pirate raid from Tripoli while I have the opportunity, because with Tunis in the game, I'm not going to lose by treaty. So let's take advantage. And I managed to snag a couple of coins. My happy hunting turned out to be useless.
Oh jeez, yeah. So you're down to 5 coins. Okay.
Yeah, and then Jefferson is next, and Jefferson goes all in on Tunis.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, going for the treaty win, right?
Oh, of course.
And Tunis is the only thing blocking that at the current moment. So
3 hits, and he gets 2.
Gets 2.
Oh no.
So that is a bit of a disaster. Now, I don't really criticize that play there, but now I'm like, I've still got an ally blocking the treaty win. Tripoli's wide open. So let's do... Oh, no, sorry. I did Constantinople sends aid. I'm not sure if that was the best thing. I should have maybe done the pirate raid there. I don't know why I did that move at that time, but I was thinking...
probably just to beef up your... But it was wide open in Tripoli, though.
Yes, and now there's a big threat there.
But now he still needs the Tunis guy out.
Yeah. So
he's got a real dilemma here.
So he discards to play 2... So... and again, actually, just to go back here, looking at his hand, there's no naval movement cards here.
Oh, no.
So there's Burn the Philadelphia, but Stephen Decatur's already been played, I think.
Played out.
Maybe, or at least isn't in hand. So discards to move 2 frigates into the patrol zone. So I do piracy.
Yep.
Got 3 merchant ships.
Oh, wow.
At the cost of 1 Corsair lost.
Oh, boy, you're
and now we're nice. So now discard, desperately trying to plug the hole now, right? Because without naval movement, without Jefferson.
And you went for it here.
And so I'm like...
Well, you could even take 2 hits on your frigate. You could give him the frigate.
I didn't do that. I actually played Storms. Because I thought, and I sunk a frigate.
Oh, boy.
So
now, if he can hold on to he's got 2 more turns to hold on.
Well, yeah, exactly.
For the draw,
draw. That's basically all that you could hope for is a draw at this point. It's just too late in the game to do anything.
Yeah.
So
now I'm interested that he played into Dern, because you would have thought move your frigate in.
Yeah. I just Burn the Philadelphia would have been the better move, I think. But the problem is that there's that 1 Corsair in Tunis, like that one.
No,
battle.
I'm just thinking for the draw at this point, like, because you are 2 away and you have a ton of Corsairs in Tripoli.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I was just thinking, aim for the draw here and just try to plug up.
Try to
Tripoli.
lock that down. Yeah, exactly. So I played troops to Tripoli because
interesting.
I was nervous that there was going to be an invasion. I thought, because again, I don't have the site, but I figured this could be an all-in invasion with assault on Tripoli and send in the Marines and all that. So I thought, okay, I want to shut that down and totally discourage that play.
Wow. Okay. Because
Burn the Philadelphia.
You could have gone for the Tripoli win here with gold, but
yeah. But in the winter move to burn the Philadelphia, last turn of the game.
Oh no!
And ends up missing with that. But then I did the pirate raid on the last turn of the game and got 2 coins.
2 coins, all you needed.
Yeah. So
this
that
came
went
down to the
right
wire.
to the
Literally,
wire. Yeah.
Last turn.
And in retrospect, maybe I should have done a little more raiding earlier. There was a couple moves where I was like, oh, I don't know why I did that exactly, but
you probably could have ended it earlier with that. Yeah, we had you rated earlier.
Yeah, maybe. Yes. Yeah, I really should have raided in the last turn of 1805. I should have just raided out of Tripoli there instead of.
But I'll tell you, you're doing other things really made for some great end drama.
Oh, yes. Yeah, but managed to pull out the win. It very easily could have been a draw, but.
Oh, that's where,
yeah.
I thought that's where it was heading, actually. But
yeah, so anyway. But yeah, so I managed to finish the tournament with 6 wins, 2 losses, and I was 1 coin away from winning that one game. So I could have finished 7-1, but
wow, great.
So
great,
it was fun.
Great playing. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm down to my last game, so we'll have to see if that one can get finished up.
Yes, that'd be great. So if any of our viewers have stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching, and we hope you got some value from it, learned from some of my mistakes, perhaps. But please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe down below.
This has been Legendary Tactics.